Come along with us on our journey as we travel around the United States living in our good old girl, Birdie. Welcome to our first vlog. We've had the box finished for 3 months and have been about 50-50 throughout the summer, staying in family and friends' driveways and in the wilderness. Take a peek into a week of our life.
So we just did hopefully our longest drive of the next 5 weeks. Nice little 3-hour jaunt over to the Catskills from Norwich, New York. We're gonna go hike Overlook Mountain. There's a tree growing there. And I'm on the 2nd floor of this old hotel. Should we go up to the 3rd? There's just like, you know, the ruins of the Overlook Hotel in the Catskills here. Like there are trees growing in here.
This part of the hotel gives you such creepy vibes.
Look, there's still windows. Why am I pointing at the camera? You can see the fire tower peeking through the trees.
So, we slept in a lot this morning, but it's good because it's rainy and gross, so we plan to do some editing this morning.
So now we're gonna move to a Starbucks, hopefully, to get this thing to upload, because our Verizon MiFi, a little mobile hotspot, is not cutting it. It worked great for downloading like music and stuff for the video, but it's not doing good enough, so we're gonna move to a Starbucks. Yeah, so we're kind of stupid.
We?
Okay, me. I'm kind of stupid. The Starbucks I chose to try to steal their Wi-Fi was in a rest area on the side of the highway, and they have no seating or Wi-Fi because it's COVID and they don't want people hanging out in there. So on to the next. Video of the road. It's a little bumpy, but it's kind of what we were looking for. After a day of like, you know, editing and then sitting in like 2 Starbuckses and being in like society, this is what we want. Now we just gotta find a spot for the night. That one looks way too muddy.
Winston, did you enjoy your dinner? It was tasty. Good morning. Sounds like the rain finally stopped, which means we have a full day of exploring Bennington, Vermont. But first, we have to get up. And then Jacob thinks he's gonna go swimming in the reservoir.
We'll see, it might be cold.
And I plan on doing some yoga beforehand.
I'm going in there for sure. Alright, so I really like history, so I read all the plaques around here so you don't have to. If you're wondering why there's an obelisk comparable to the Washington Monument in Bennington, Vermont, it's because there were two major Revolutionary War battles fought in this town that turned the tide of the war, stopping the British from resupplying and allowing us, the United States of America, to be free. John Stark, actually from New Hampshire, and no, it's not a Game of Thrones reference, took the New Hampshire regiment here to defend the newly formed state of Vermont and, you know, beat up the British. So, pretty cool history. If you're a history buff like me, I recommend a visit.
Ending the night with the best television show ever created. Sam hasn't seen it all, so we're going through it slowly because we own it all on DVD.
Alright, since I'm like a Boy Scout nerd, this is like an old trick that I was taught there for like how to figure out mileage on a trail. So, you know, you take a nice bendable piece of grass, break it to the size of a mile, and then you use the grass as your measuring stick, and it allows you to line it up against the trail as best you can and figure out the distance of the hike you're about to take. I think that's a woodpecker. It's like a huge hole. Like the whole bird, I feel like, could go like in there. It's crazy how the trail is just with rock the whole time. I love a good boulder field. It's just a reminder that glaciers formed the earth and decided to leave all these rocks in some places. This is very sketchy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk underneath that. Natural spring creating a little tiny waterfall. Where to cross? Jacob went that way. I'm clearly not going this way.
Yeah, I went this way and got my feet.
Possibly thinking about going this way. Let's see. Ooh, that's muddy. All right, I'm gonna stop this before I fall. We've had a pretty frustrating afternoon. We went to try to go and find water. On Overlander, there was a park. Our own fault, didn't read too much into it, and there was no way to bring your vehicle up to where the spigot was. So on to finding others. We went to a Walmart. They wouldn't let us fill up. We looked around businesses, there was nothing. So we kind of gave up on that, and we'll keep you guys updated when we get some more water. Alrighty, so we're walking to the river to fill our pot with water to do our dishes in, just since we are very, very low on our freshwater tank, and we'd rather save that for drinking water.
Time for dishes.
Successful water pickup.
A lot of people bring their own firewood, but we like to collect ours. There's lots of downed wood on the forest floor. It's good to prevent forest fires, and it's better for the environment.
So we're off bright early this morning. We got some big plans. We're hoping to go refill our propane tank. It's not empty yet, but we don't want to run out of propane, and we're hoping that what we think where we're going is an Ace Hardware, and maybe they'll have a hose for us to refill the water. Fingers crossed. And then we're going to try to hike Killington Peak. So we've got a big day ahead of us.
Looks like we found propane. Hopefully they can fill it for us.
So we ended up at a U-Haul and not an Ace Hardware, but conveniently the gas station next door had a spigot that was on, so we filled our water tanks as well.
We are in business. Are you feeling a little better now?
Oh yeah, we got water, we got propane, we're chilling. I'm very at peace, because Birdie is full.
I'm glad. So am I. Alrighty, we're ready to hike Killington Peak. See you in a few hours.
Farther to them, but we're pretty much at the top. tempted to go for a swim. Probably like super deep there, and I want to swim to the bottom.
Thanks for joining us for the week. Hope you had a blast. I know we did. See you next week.
You're all set? What was that?
That was my hip.
This woman cracks so much I think she's gonna break. It's honestly concerning.
Do some dips back here. And do some ab stuff. No peanut butter or apples for Winston. Your little bird dog, frog, bat, cow dog.